Good morning. Come on in. Just gonna get you pulled up. Oh, that's not it. Uh-oh, where am I at? What page am I live on? Oh, there you are. Thought I'd maybe gone on another page. Good morning, y'all. I've been working since 6:30 this morning. It's gonna be a long day. Hello. So we are gonna do the blue kit. So what comes in your kit? I really like this one so far. So you get the black rope Senna with the white stars. You get the large Unique in the Creek flower board. You get all the bag of zip ties. And you get the whole roll of the blue and the whole roll of the black. And I decided we were going to do this as the rolled petal because I wanted it big, y'all. As big as I could get it. But if you get this kit and you don't want to do the rolled petal, you can do anything with it you want. You get the whole roll of blue, you get the whole roll of black. So come up with your own design. You know what? Anything goes, right? You buy my kits, you can add to it, you can take away. Totally up to you. Good morning, everybody. So let me bring you down. And you can see I have already started the outside row. So I just thought we would do, now don't pay any attention to my black writings. And I will say this, I got a message, I got an email from a lady who got a board with a template. Y'all, sometimes I pull out these boards and I just start writing and trying to figure out, and then they get back in the pile, maybe turned upside down or something. So when you turn it and there's black writing on it, you got a template I was playing on. I apologize. Okay. It's still a good board. You just got me trying to figure something out. So that's what all this mumbo jumbo is. So pay no attention. And the other thing is, I am still using up my old large boards. You guys will get the new ones if you get this kit, and it does come with the 2 holes in the middle for your Senna. Okay? I am using an old board to try to get rid of them. All right, so we are doing the rolled petal, and I am putting 2 petals in each zip tie. So let's make a set of petals so you know what I'm doing. When it's, oh no. So I just take the inside of my mesh roller. Now these are all cut 10 by 10. You will need the entire 2 rolls if you're making this wreath like I'm making it. Okay? If you want to do a different petal, you may only use half of each. Totally just depends on how you want to make this kit. So mine, I did wood burn 10 by 10. I'm putting it curved side up. Taking my mesh roller, putting it right here to the tip, and we're just going to roll it up. Just like that. Take that tip, put it to the bottom, flip, and clip. Flip and clip. Good morning. You've been sick? Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay, so same thing to this one. So it's the same roll we did yesterday on the butterfly. The petal you used the other day, I forgot. I used it on the butterfly. And I have done a patriotic one with the butterfly Senna sign in the middle. So I've used this petal a few times. I love it. It just makes a nice big wreath. Okay, same thing. Flip it. Now I forgot to bring my ties, but that's all right. So we're just going to take these and we are just going to add it right to the board. Doesn't matter where. So we filled every set of holes. Okay. Thanks for floating my boat. And on this one again, it is easier to leave your zip ties open, but you can close them if you want. And zip tie it in. And I am just going every other. So black, blue, blue. My stalk is out of the bed. Over the falls, yay! I don't know about going over the falls, but I'm glad you floated my boat. And then I just go and just kind of lift it up so it's not flat. But then I make sure that these sit kind of side by side. I've been practicing that word, boy. No, gosh darn it, boy. Okay, I thought I had it in my head. Buoy, buoy. I did it. Buoy. I've been practicing that just for y'all. Buoy. Yay, you get to see me live. Hello. So is there anybody give me a thumbs up if it's your first time seeing me? Hi, hi. Good morning, good morning. Or boo. Stop. No newbies today. First time today, of course. You got here late. I am making the blue kit. I will show the petal again once I get this row done. Very, very easy. You're welcome. I thought that it might be kind of hard to see, but I can tell it's definitely showing up the screen, so I'm excited. Yeah. I'm going to make it up to, y'all know I might have a couple friends in Canada. So I'm going to try really hard to make it up that way at some point this year. All right, there we go. Hey, hey. Yeah, it's cold here too. So we're just gonna clip these off. This is a zip tie gun if you have never seen one before, so it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at once. I don't know why, every time I come live, my dogs think they need to go crazy. Don't know why. But I'm going to have to yell in a minute. All right, let's make that petal one more time. So 10 by 10. Any little monk news. Ooh. 10 by 10, diamond shape, curl side up. Take your mesh roller, just like that. Y'all gonna hear me yell. Turn it upside down, flip it in the middle, flip it and clip it. And that is your petal. This is called the rolled petal. Hey! Nobody want to hear dogs barking the whole time? Oh, it didn't help. Monk news. What is... He's just been... Same old, enjoying school. Right, just like dang kids. They only act a fool when you go out in public. All right, so we're just going to add this one right here. And the pigs are still the same. You know, sometimes it's nice not to have any new news. No pregnant pigs. Monk doing good. So still just doing the every other. My goal today is to get more D-Stash kits listed and get this table cleaned off, y'all. I can't stand it no more. You will need the whole 2 rows for this kit. If you want to do it like me. I keep getting snagged. Rolls, rolls. Stop. She's making fun of me, y'all. Did I see Did you get your? I have not gotten it yet. Hopefully today. I can't wait. I'll definitely take a picture and show y'all. Because it's so stinking cute. Oh, she forgot to take one? I for sure will take a picture. Absolutely. Oh, and Taylor got more. I told y'all Taylor was coming up with some earrings. So she wants to do a whole earring line. So I've got to get some pictures of the one she did yesterday. Just simple earring, like nothing, just something to keep her busy. So I'm gonna take some pictures and get those listed. She also wants to do some hats. So the hat I'm wearing today is a test hat to see if I even liked it, because y'all know I love my ball caps. On a bad hair day, everybody needs a ball cap. Good morning. How much are the ear? I think they're going to be $12 with free shipping. I think that's what she decided. You bought those clip-on hat holders that you can get on a hanger? Oh, I need to get one of those. You should have 365 ball caps. Yeah, I love a good ball cap. And some of mine I've had for years. I think one of my favorite ones is my American Eagle one. When I used to be able to fit into American Eagle, I still have a hat. All right, so we've got the 4 middle. So we're still doing just every other. You make earrings too. Yeah, she loves, I mean, if y'all don't know much about Taylor or Johnny, you know, she just dealt with severe depression since she was, and she talks about it openly, so I'm not telling anything she hasn't already talked about, but severe depression since she was like 12. So little things like this just help keep her mind busy. So I definitely support that, because when she's busy, Mama's happy, because she's happy. Girl power. Yes. Girl power. This is pretty, y'all. I love it. I'm going to go with the black. And y'all, I counted right. Y'all know I get excited when I do that right. Now what we might do, and I won't know. Let me just get this last one on. What we may do is split these up and do one in every set of holes and one in every shared hole. But let me clip these off and see. And I don't know why I just thought about that, but I did. So let's see. Yep. And that's my fault, y'all. It is a big one. I should have known that. I just wasn't thinking this morning. So we're going to take these 4 off. Now we're still going to use them all. But what we're going to do is we're going to break them apart and use one petal in each set. So I'm going to add them one at a time because it will make it easier. So I'm just taking them apart. I'm going to clip the one I'm not using. But it will not, we won't have those gaps that we had. Eggs, yeah, that's Senna. And I should have known this, but it's all right. So we're still gonna go blue, blue, black, black, blue, blue, black, black. So we're still gonna have our pattern. Judy, it's just every other. Very simple. But see how now we don't have a gap? So let me flip it and show you. So we're going to just actually complete the stitching here. So blue, blue, or I'm sorry, blue, blue, black, black, blue, blue, black, black. Does that make sense? Is you with me? Just cut it. I will, Cheryl. She knows that. I mean, we've dealt with this for quite a few years, and it's just, you know, when you're busy, when you're not busy, your mind plays tricks. When you are busy, it just soothes the mind. And oh yeah, the red and white for sure. Can you show how to use a zip tie gun? I can. Yeah, remind me when I'm almost done, And I do have another board right here close, so I can grab it and show you up close how to do it without all the mesh hiding everything. Right, crafting definitely, it does. I mean, there have been many days when I've just like drowned myself and just trying to stay busy and craft and all right, 2 more, y'all. Hey. Just gonna load these last 2. Soothes the soul for sure. All right, get these clipped. Oh, we love you. Does anyone on here ever use mesh from Michaels? You know, when I first started, I did. But now really the only mesh I will use from Michaels is jute. You know, we all think, and you know, it's true. You are what your supplies are. Your product is as good as your supplies. So Michaels isn't always the best, but if that's what you have, that's what you have, right? So when I first started, I used Michaels all the time. But then when I found my other sites, I realized I can still get good quality mesh for a not so expensive price. So, you know, Michaels, like their red, yellows, those kinds of things are just really thin. Whereas if you go to Unique in the Creek, Ranch House, Craft Outlet, those, you know, even some of the meshes are a little bit cheaper, but they're still a better quality than Michaels, right? So the only ones I will buy from Michaels is like the jute, but that's it. All right, your Senna already comes with the pipe cleaner on there. So on yours, when you get your kit, it will have the 2 holes here in the middle. This is just an older board. So I'm just going to take any set of holes and go across. So if you have some old boards, you can still use them. I just happened to find a bunch when I was cleaning. Go figure, right? And you need input, yeah. Definitely, if you're going to cut that mesh, make sure you heat seal it. All right. There you look how pretty that is. Let me bring you up. Actually, I'm going to keep you down before I show it so that I can show you the zip tie gun. So let me just bring another board up here while you're still down. So the zip tie, if you've never loaded a board before, the flat end of the zip tie goes to the ceiling. Okay, and then you're just going to go down one hole and right up the next. Zip it. Okay, and then take your, I'm going to zoom you in. That's the good thing about my Mevo is I can zoom you in. So this part of the zip tie is going to go right in between this black part and the teeth. You see that? So just like that. And then when I pull this trigger, those teeth will catch that zip tie and tighten it until it's tight enough that it'll cut it. Just like that. And there's the other end of your zip tie. Okay, so if it's not so tight, I'm just showing you so you will see that it will pull until it is tight enough. See that? And then when it's tight enough, it'll clip. Mine is always set between 0 and 1. I find that's the best. Now every zip tie gun's probably a little bit different, so you have to play around with them until you get it to where you need it. So right here is where you adjust the tension, but mine's usually between 0 and 1. All right, there you go. Look how pretty that is. I love how that blue pops against that black. So that is your back the blue kit. So you get the large flower board, you get the zip ties, you get the roll of blue, the roll of black, and you get that Senna. All right, I am out of here. I've got tons to do. VIP, we will see you tonight for wreath critique. So if you have a wreath that you have questions about, go post it on Wreath Critique. Everybody else, we would love to have you. We are still having the $10 for 30 days promotion. So if you want to go see what the VIP group is all about, it only costs $10 right now. All right. So we'll see the VIP tonight. The rest of y'all, I will probably see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.